Hey guys, thank you so much for choosing At Home Yoga with Nicole to do your practice today. If you like this video, be sure to check out my Patreon, which is listed in the show notes. Also subscribe because a new class is going to be out every single Monday. And then if you'd like to donate for content creation for future videos, you can always donate at Venmo or PayPal. All of that's listed on my Instagram at Home Yoga with Nicole, all one word. Thank you so much. Enjoy your practice. Hey everyone, welcome to At Home Yoga with Nicole. I'm Nicole, and this is my home. And today you are doing a practice called Everything is Fine, which is based on the hit television show, The Good Place. If you haven't seen it, that's okay. This is a practice for when everything doesn't feel fine. Maybe you're having every feeling, which I often have, and you just need to let it flow through you and out. So we're gonna move quickly, but mindfully and with breath. And hopefully by the end, you will actually feel like everything is fine. So let's head to our mats. We're gonna start seated, and then we're gonna kind of move about. So find a comfortable seat, whatever that is to you today. And just move about a little bit. We're gonna start by just setting some intentions. So if you're feeling like open and ready, and you're like, I am ready to change my energy, turn those palms up. If you're like, I am buzzy, and everything doesn't feel fine, turn those palms down. And then just soften your gaze, or shut your eyes down. And we're having a sense of humor about this, obviously. So we can be light, even with every feeling. And here I want you to just start to connect to your breath. Just notice that you are breathing. So not trying to control, not trying to do what you think is the right kind of yoga breath. We're just gonna breathe and notice that you are alive and everything is fine. And then just taking a moment to set an intention for yourself. Maybe it is that the ease of everything is fine. Everything will be okay. Or maybe it is strength, because you're strong. Maybe it is power, because you are powerful. Maybe it is heart, so your superpower is to fill the space with love. Whatever it is, I want you to bring that one-word intention in that space behind the third eye. And one time together as a class, we'll do a nice cleansing breath. So inhale through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, and sigh it out through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose, and sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. You're gonna flutter your eyes open, and we're gonna do a little pranayama, which is a breathing exercise. That's called square breathing. So you may have heard it under a different name, but it is a great way to calm the nervous system. So I actually will practice it a lot when I'm driving, if I'm feeling really rushed. This is a great thing to kind of tap into, and once you have the tool, you have it for always. So the reason we remember it's square breathing, it's all in counts of 4. So 4 counts of 4. I'll explain it first. We're gonna inhale through the nose, counts of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that exhale, when it's all empty, we're gonna hold still there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll notice as we get into the rhythm of it, your breath becomes deeper, you're able to hold longer, but let's try to keep it in that square if we can. So we're gonna try it together. Again, soften your gaze, be patient with yourself. Breath work is work, so it's just working that muscle. Here we go. Nice heat. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Now let the air just come in and breathe normally. You may even feel a little bit calmer now, but great to remember. Now it's in your yoga toolbox. All right, we're gonna slowly make our way to our hands and our knees. We're gonna start with a little cat-cow flow. So finding your way, hands are right under the shoulder blades. Curl the front of those elbows, point forward. So right where they bend. So we're tucking those elbows in and press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Not that we're hovering, but you just want to engage. Press the earth away, heart is open. And then just matching your breath, take a flow here. So the inhale will be the cow, exhale, the cat. Let's go. Inhale, plow through, gaze up, booty up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now just take a moment. Freestyle. So it might be circles with the ribs. It might be forwards and backwards. It might be moving, whipping that head. Whatever feels good to you. We're gonna move on through here. So getting ready to breathe, matching movement with breath. Everything we're gonna do twice on both sides. If you're ready, let's do this thing. Everything is fine. Engage through those tree frog fingers, tuck the toes. Inhale the booty up, downward dog. Pedal it out, right? Beautiful downward dogs here. Make sure we're reaching the booty back towards the back wall. What we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale the right foot up, headed towards our low lunge. Here we go. Inhale, right foot up. Look between those hands, step on through, nice and gentle. Low lunge. You can stay here, rise up, or inhale, arms up. We're gonna exhale down and head to our knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. So exhale down, step back into plank. Hang out here, turn the fronts of those arms forward. Find that plank, we're gonna lower knees. Slowly lower chest. Chin is the last thing down. Roll those shoulders up, cobra. On the inhale, exhale, release. And meet back in downward dog. We're gonna do that exact same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step on through. Drop the knee, untuck the toe. Take your time, walk up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down. Frame the foot, we're gonna step back into plank. And again, we'll do modified vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra or full cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Float down and back up to downward dog. Beautiful. Now, we're gonna inhale the right leg up And we're gonna plant it on through, this time not dropping that back leg. We're headed to warrior two. So drop the back heel and rotate up. Find your warrior two. So we're pointing the fingers towards the screen, most likely. Gaze is out in front of that right hand. Now you wanna make sure we're really pressing down, knees stacked over the ankle. We don't wanna lean forward. We wanna stack everything in a row. Find that nice opening in the hips. Strengthen the arms, we're breathing. Now we're gonna flow here. We're gonna do 5 breaths, inhaling arms up, straightening front leg, and then exhaling down. Let's do it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And again, inhale up. Exhale, down. We're going to windmill our arms down and take a vinyasa. So we're windmill arms down. Step back into plank. You can lower knees, chest, chin, or lower from plank down. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, release. Meet back in downward dog. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Look between those hands, step on through. Drop the heel. Then rise up to warrior two. Now just because we're moving quickly doesn't mean you should skip on form. We're not just plowing through here. Pinkies reach back to the back walls. Find that nice straight line, shoulders relax down. Right? So I find that my heel is directly in line with my back heel. My other toes, my back toes pointed forward. I want to really try to get weight into the outside of that right foot. Gaze out over. Make sure we're not leaning too far forward or too far back. We're stacked. And let's flow. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Like a dancer. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Everything's fine. Inhale up. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, release. We're going to windmill down. Take a vinyasa, skip it if you'd like. So windmill arms over. Find the plank. Shift forward. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Nice. Take a nice cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Let's look between those hands. We're going to take baby steps all the way to the top of our mats. Forward fold. Give yourself a bend to the knees if that feels good. Shake the head out. Grab opposite elbows, maybe sway side to side. Keep breathing in that one-word intention, right? Then activating the feet. We're going to slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Here we go. Head, last thing up. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders back. Now this is a little series. We're going to do it on both sides. So find your strength. Stand tall. Mountain pose. We're going to do a one-legged mountain back into high lunge. So what we'll do is we'll inhale arms up. While the arms come up, right knee is going to bend 90 degrees. Here we go. So you want to make sure it's not much higher. Flex foot. If you fall, that's fine. Gaze forward. Find your balance. Everything's fine. We're great. We're going to step this bad boy back. So inhale. On the exhale, reach it back. Find your high lunge. High lunge means knees stacked over ankle. The back heel is up. If you need to bend that back knee to kind of tuck the booty under and then re-straighten, that's okay. We're going to do something called fists of fire. Each inhale, we're going to reach up, kind of like you're grabbing the air, and then pull it down. Bend the knee, almost like it's hovering right above your back. Right? We're sweating all this energy. Here we go. Inhale up and pull. Inhale up and pull. 3 more. Inhale up and pull. Inhale up and pull. One more. Inhale up and pull. Beautiful. Inhale up, high lunge. We're going to bring our arms down, flow through a vinyasa if it feels right. Or just meet in downward dog, meet in child's pose. Whatever feels right, just make sure you're breathing through all of this. Once you're in that nice downward dog, make sure you breathe.
Hi Siri.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. At-home yoga. We're not getting fancy here. My Siri goes off in the middle. Here we go, let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Step on through. And this time, instead of taking those baby steps, we're just gonna meet that back leg up. Woo. Find that forward fold. Again, breathe. Sway. Take a second. Beautiful. Activate the feet. We'll slowly roll up. Roll those shoulders back. Again, reminding you where we're headed. One-legged mountain, back to high lunge on the left side. 5 breaths of fists of fire, and then taking through vinyasa. Making sure you continue to match up the breath and movement with the vinyasa. Here we go, we can do it. Shift the weight over to the right side, firm up through that right leg. Inhale, arms up, legs up, 90 degrees. Try to tuck that booty under. I've got a lot of booty to tuck, so I'm really conscious of it. Breathe here, find your balance. Soft gaze on a spot in front of you that's not me. So maybe the corner of the TV, whatever it is. Take another deep inhale, and we're gonna step that foot on back. Find that beautiful high lunge. Adjust as needed. We're gonna do 5 breaths of fire. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. We got this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale, pull. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, pull. 1 more. You got it. Inhale up. Exhale, pull. Inhale up. Find that high lunge. We're going to flow through vinyasa. Take it down. Step back into plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, guess what?
Here's what I found.
No, Siri. Open your knees. Do an extended child's pose. Yes. Breathe. Catch your breath. Breathe all the way down to that back, the lower ribs. Catch that breath. Everything is fine. You're doing it. We're sweating out toxins if you're feeling warm. As you sweat, I always encourage not to wipe away the sweat. I taught hot yoga for a long time because it actually clogs your pores. When you let sweat happen, it's naturally detoxifying. So letting that sweat come out of those pores is a good thing. You want that. Then at the very end of class, you can wipe down if you need to. And breathe. Last couple of breaths. Breathe in that one-word intention. And let's slowly rise up. Keep your feet right where they are. We're actually going to do a little heart opener. So just as your knees are, we're just going to walk the hands back and open the heart. You don't want to crunch the neck. Gaze comes up, and you don't need to push the hips totally forward. Just open the heart, turn the fingers back. And maybe here, just with a big smile, right? We have a sense of humor about it all. Everything is fine. Say it with me. Last few breaths. And let's walk our fingers forward. Make your way to a seat. one step. The breath is most important, right? For that nervous system. But sometimes moving quickly, sweating out, get that heart rate up, all of a sudden the nervous system doesn't have time to concentrate on the heaviness that you might be feeling. And while all those feelings still exist, and we honor them, you just took a moment and dedicated your practice to just saying, I'm okay, I'm moving, and that's awesome. That's hard to do. So give yourself credit where credit is due. Return back to that seat you started in. Sit tall, soft gaze. And just notice the difference between how you're feeling currently and how you felt at the top of class. Is it different? And take a moment to notice what is different. Is it the body? Is it the temperature? Is it the mind? Is it your spirit? Or you could also call it your intuition. Does it feel less cloudy and more open? Or do you feel the same? And that is totally cool too. But say a little thank you to yourself for deciding, I'm gonna click on this video, I'm gonna roll out this mat, and I'm gonna practice. And know that this practice is here for you whenever you need it, whenever you need to be reminded that everything is fine. And let's close out our practice as we usually do by bringing the palms together in prayer. Bring the hands to the center of the forehead for wisdom. To the center of the mouth for freedom. And down to the center of the heart for love. I thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope you can carry the benefit of the practice throughout the rest of your week. I hope you're able to shed some layers, shed some energy, and refocus on your intention. And maybe that's your intention for this moment, for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year. Whatever it is, know that all these tiny steps, doing a yoga practice, doing square breathing, eating something that brings you joy, going outside and taking a deep breath, hugging someone you love, or Zooming with someone you love, or connecting with someone you love. All of those little things add up to huge steps. So just know that. And we'll finish out our today's class saying Om Shanti 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 for the mind, the body, and the spirit. And you respond with peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much. Everything is fine. See you again next time.